Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we are currently on the water path. And, well, we're not going to be going the very watery path this time. We are actually going to be going downwards and exploring what they have to offer here. We are still on 6 Island, I do believe. And all these dark spots mean berries that I really am not going to use, but they're there. So there you go if you want. And now our water types are finally going to get some screen time after a while, after all those water type and grass type trainers that we've been fighting for the past 2 videos or something like that. But now they're finally super effective against these hikers and their rock ground types. Let's see here. Surf has 90 damage. I should have switched into... Oh, there's the help screen again, but I should have switched into Slowbro right here. Oh well, we still prevailed. But anyways, okay, so Surf has 90 power, and it has Stab. So that's 135 times 4, because it's super effective on both rock and ground. That's 270, 540 power. We are hitting that, those rock ground types with 540 power, unless Stab is like accounted for after super effective damage. I don't really know. But right there we get the only Sunstone in the game, and unfortunately 2 Pokemon evolved by Sunstone. Gloom evolves into Bellossom, and Sunkern evolves into Sunflora. In my opinion, they're both really bad, so really you'd probably only want to use them for Pokedex entries, fill that up. And of course they only give you 1, so you have to trade over the other one or another Sunstone or something from another game. So have fun with that, trying to figure that out. But there's one Sunstone that you could possibly use, and if you happen to be a fan of Bellossom or Sunflora, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. Or am I? You better not use that Sunstone. No, but really, go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to use it, so whatever, but it's there if you want it. And here we have a Rhyhorn, so let's stop using Dugong and Slowbro that quickly, because I thought this guy was going to have Electric-type Pokemon or something, because he looked like a scientist. But nope, he's a Pokefan, which means he has a whole bunch of random rare stuff. Although Rhyhorn isn't that rare. It's more like stuff you can find in the Safari Zone, actually. I think that's I'm pretty sure that's what their criteria is for a team. I mean, Rhyhorn's found in the Safari Zone, so is Kangaskhan. So, maybe. Also, I missed an item up there. Really am not going to bother with it. However, we do have a whole bunch of trainers here, which means Dugong, you're back up. And he saw me. Oh well. Yes, there are many secrets, however, I'm going to solve them all. Except, I actually forgot, last video, there was, at Resort Gorgeous, there was a house that was completely empty. Or, wait, no. We have yet to do that yet. Never mind, never mind. Pay no attention to this old fool. At least I'm pretty sure we haven't. Have we? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything. Never mind. Pay no attention. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, that's on 5 Island. Never mind. Okay, figured it out. But anyways, we have Rune Maniacs, actually, which are basically the same things as Hikers. I mean, they even have the same sprite. So, there you go. I mean, it's like older Hiker who lost weight. And this guy's a Golem, which is pretty interesting, although he's still 4 times weak to water. Plus Stab, so... Yeah, quite a bit, and he only had that Golem, but granted, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. Nobody's used that in this game, so... Yay, Golem! Okay, mysterious stones, huh? I am looking for a mysterious stone to go along with that ruby that we found earlier. And this isn't looking all too good, so Slowbro, you take the helm and Psychic it or something, and totally absorb that hit as though it were nothing. And do it again, because why not? Awesome. Okay, so there's the... Oh man, I was kind of hoping that he'd have a Machamp to go along with that other guy's Golem, because we really don't see a lot of those as well. I mean, Bruno had one, but otherwise, we see a lot more Machoke than we do Machamp. So we could have gone for another Marchand. Plus it would have been more experience, but oh well. Anyways, we have this door, and let's go ahead and check it more thoroughly. Okay, let me just... Oh, I didn't give myself enough time to rub my finger across the screen and try to figure out what that said. Okay, well, what we're supposed to do here is find whichever Pokemon has cut, use it, and it opens. Yay. Dotted hole. And I think... no, I don't know, never mind. And we have a hole. Okay, cave over. We found the hole. Well, actually, we have 4 holes now. We can go ahead and look at this monolith statue type thing, and it'll tell us where we need to go. Now you could either translate the Braille, or you could figure out how many letters it is. For instance, that's 4 letters, so it's either left or down. But if it's the 3 dots in a row, then it is an L. Like, 1, 3, 5. It is left. So really, it's just pretty simple. I mean, I don't know Braille, and I didn't rub my finger across the screen. So, there you go, we got the Sapphire. However, this guy just took it, and I like how I quickly fidgeted as he took the Sapphire. Oh well. Okay, well, it better not be the Goldeen need log password, because we already know that one. Okay, so it's yes, nah, Chansey. Kind of interesting. Both of the passwords are palindromes. I think that's what they're called, where they're the same backwards and forwards, like race car or rotor. Oh well. And here we have another long story. I'm seeing the letter A, and that's about it. I'm not giving myself very much time at all to run my finger across the screen. I don't know what it's saying. Probably something about like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald lore or something maybe. I don't know. Either way, we are done here. Our Sapphire was taken away, and we are going to do nothing about it for now. First off, we are going to go to 7 Island, just because that'll be really quick. Don't have a lot to do there, but just to quickly do it, because 5 Island really is kind of like the last island that you need to go to, because that's where you get the Sapphire back and whatnot. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. First off, Needless Heal, most likely. Just going ahead, healing, making this a fly location, although I'm pretty sure it'd be a fly location even without going in the Pokemon Center. And in case we lose, which we won't, I could appear right here. So let's go north first. Trainer Tower. Okay, this place is kind of interesting, but first we have a couple battles to do in order to get to it. But it's really not that far. Here we have a Psychic. Oh really? Interesting. We'll have to look into that later. Okay, so Natu, probably a Xatu, and I'm guessing also a Girafarig. It's been like 2 weeks or something like that since I've recorded this, so I don't really know. Drowsy, dang it! Okay, maybe the other one's a Girafarig, or maybe a Xatu. Still banking on one of those two, or maybe it's a Hypno now that I think about it. Maybe after the level up? Hypno, okay, I called it afterwards. Yay, go me, I am the best. Of course. And Future Sight, I'm probably going to beat your Hypno before that even gets off, because it takes 3 turns and then you go ahead and use it again, because you're stupid. And there you go, it didn't get the Future Sight off, so really you only did 19 damage to my Pokemon with 3 of yours. And they were also pretty evenly leveled, too. I mean, mine was 53, yours was 50, that's very close. Oh really, did you? So you didn't turn it on when you sensed me? And I was just kind of standing there forever? Okay, there's the Girafarig. See, I saw that coming. I just saw it coming too far ahead because I'm a Psychic. And I didn't even realize it. So, yeah. I also sensed that guy's approach, but that's because he was standing still. But that's besides the point. Oh, hey, Dario. Interesting. Okay, now we can go ahead and surf. By the way, sorry about your Girafarig, Dario. He's probably never going to watch this, but just in case. Alright, so Trainer Tower, kind of interesting. You can have a whole bunch of single, double, knockout, or mixed battles with randomly set teams. So if you want to fight a whole bunch of different Pokemon, it's pretty awesome. I've never actually done it, but Impolo18 has done some videos on this. Like, he actually went through all the different forms or whatever. And it's pretty neat, and you also run into a lot of shiny Pokemon here as well. Just like randomly, you'll find like shiny Espeon or whatever. So it's pretty neat. I'm not going to do it though because it's just Pokemon battling, and I really feel like I don't have to because there's nothing about it. And we can learn Swords Dance, which is a pretty good move, but I really don't use auxiliary moves in a main story of a Pokemon game. But otherwise, you're going to need to be really prepared for the trainer tower. Like, maybe as much as EV training and getting the correct nature on your Pokemon. Probably not have to get like 31 IVs and everything, but at least EV train and nature, get the right nature or whatever. Otherwise, you're going to have a tough time. I mean, it is doable. It's completely doable without that stuff, but for it to be relatively easy, like a lot of the rest of the game, you're going to need to do that kind of stuff, I think so. And also, hey look, there's our help screen yet again, right at the very end of that video. So he's made a cameo in two times this video so far. Fantastic, and that guy's just kind of spinning around in a circle. I've never heard of you, however, I guess I might be a fan of people who spin around in a circle. You should convince me by beating me in a Pokemon battle. Oh wait, that's impossible. So let's just go ahead and Earthquake all of his balls, because he only has Voltorb and Electrodes, and a Pineco, never mind. We're going to go ahead and flame that, but otherwise, Earthquake all of his balls. I guess you could juggle a Pineco, I mean it's rather round. Be kind of prickly and ow, though, and it seems like it'd be kind of heavy, although Voltorb seems like it'd be kind of heavy too. I mean, despite their ability to disguise as an item in this game, somehow, they are pretty large. Oh well, I think he's sending out his second Voltorb though, so yep, Earthquake, take him down, easy easy. And not a single explosion was done that day, and we were happy. Yes, I'm not a fan, that is why I slaughtered all of your Pokemon. Wait a minute, you would Pokemon battle with one of your fans just randomly? Like, oh hey, you're a fan! I'm going to kill your Pokemon, or fade them, or whatever. Wow, you are not that great at all. I mean, like, if I have a viewer that would want to battle me, then go right ahead, but I'm not going to like randomly like walk up to one of them and be like, hey, battle me, because you're a fan, or whatever. Although I highly doubt that anybody would want to battle, and my team is still not currently ready. I need to finish up the last two Pokemon, and it's still kind of iffy, but meh, I think I have a pretty good set now. And I still do need to finish it up mostly. But we will get into that in time, about 15 more days from now. So yeah, it'll be fun. And Petal Dance really isn't going to do much against my Flareon because it resists. And Petal Dance is a meh move. It's like the grass version of Outrage, where you would do it multiple times and then you become confused. But really, Gloom isn't all too great of a Pokemon. It's one of the best grass types in this game, but that's partially because there aren't that many grass types. And the grass type kind of sucks in general, in my opinion. Like, I'm not a huge fan of grass types at all. Just because they're usually very defensive and use, what's the word? Auxiliary moves like Leech Seed and Spore and stuff like that. So I'm not a huge fan of them, although I am using a grass type, so I guess never mind. But still, I'm not extremely partial to grass type Pokemon. Also, that Rock Slide did very little. What the heck, Hitmon? Or, what the heck, Dugtrio? You're slacking here. Okay, fantastic. So the Golduck was able to avoid falling rocks, which actually makes sense. And the Psyduck just took a high jump kick to the face, fainted, and then everything's down, and they're all happy still because they're a couple or whatever. And the current's moving too fast for us to surf, so there was just kind of a battle there, and I also see a berry that I probably didn't grab. Oh well, still doesn't matter. Okay, now we're at the Sevii Canyon. Interesting, interesting. Let's go ahead and battle these two. They are actually a double battle, even though you normally don't see these guys as a double battle. Also, was her name Nya? I'm pretty sure her name was Nya, and I'm also pretty sure that I forgot to put in battle music for this one. So I might have to do something else for this one, but for now, it is silent. Oops. It's still sped up at least, and at least there's not two songs going on at once. But still, we have a bit of a problem right now, but still, Nya. Who names their kid Nya, of all things? Honestly. Also, this couple, incredibly annoying. I mean, my god, they do so much damage for one. They are only weak to fighting, and I'm pretty sure they took down my Hitmonlee. I wasn't paying 100% attention. And this Miltank, they will heal it up so much. For whatever reason, they don't heal up the Tauros. But still, yeah, Hitmonlee is down. Just so much HP or something, and it just found it incredibly difficult to kill. But we prevailed overall. And there we go, Dugong leveled up, and Pikachu leveled up. Pikachu is a really high level, by the way. And we can say goodbye to Cool Trainer Nya, or Ace Trainer Nya. Either way, let's go ahead and grab that nugget that we can sell. And stop for a second, and we can continue. Sorry, I just had to stretch my legs or whatever. And we have a puzzle here. Tanobi Key. Obi-Wan Tanobi? No, not quite. So we have all these boulders, which means we can push all these boulders, which means strength puzzle. Oh boy. Okay, first off, let's just get those two out of the way and push them up. Although I'm pretty sure we could use those other two boulders anyways. That part really doesn't matter. Actually, I think it kind of... yeah, it does. Never mind. You have to do it this way. And then you have to push that one to the center, move it up, and then around, and then same for the other one. And spin 3 times, stop, don't forget it. And then you can blow your bubble. I mean, push the boulder, yes. And then we just push these two up, push them into the holes, and then we'll be done. But what exactly does this do? We'll find out next time. See you all then. Okay, well, we'll figure out